Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. This is Coach Gary from 30 Minute Millionaire. I was thinking before we start our teaching today, which is a very powerful subject. It's 18 ways that you can actually attract people to your Facebook fan page. So we're going to cover, we did part one last week, and now we're going to do the remaining, 18 today. So we've got a lot of information to cover for you. But before we get started, I wanted to just kind of like lay it out, because I know a lot of people think that, this is really a lot of information, and boy, I just don't have time to get into this. And oh my gosh, it's too complicated, it's too difficult. But let me tell you right now, it's really not. Because what I'm doing is I'm taking like 5 years of intense studying, and also actually applying and implementing everything I teach. Everything I teach, basically, I have done or I'm doing. So keep that in mind. These are tried and tested teachings. So I'm going to say this. If you will just take one of my series, it could be on LinkedIn. There's 12 LinkedIn, lessons on LinkedIn. That'll be a book, a Amazon book. I'm doing, I don't know how many on this Facebook series, probably about 6, 7 on a Facebook series. And I've done already on Google Hangouts. I've done a series, and I'm going to go ahead and do on Twitter and Instagram and other social media platforms. Now, it all sounds complicated, so I want to start by saying to you, look, just take the one you like the best and stay with it and master it. Now, here's the keys to really become successful at doing this, and keep this in mind. All of these programs are designed to get you connected. They're fun, actually. It's like having your brother or sister walk up to you and say, hey, I want you to meet my friend, or my brother Gary over here. Just think of it as this way. All these programs are designed to get you connected. So basically, if you're walking in the forest and you want to find your way back, what are you going to do? You're going to leave clues, right? You're going to notch a branch, tie some cloth around a branch, or, draw an arrow in the dirt. You're going to leave clues how to get in and out of that forest. Well, that's what these platforms really do. They give you clues. And when you talk about keywords and hashtags and all of the things that connect you, then what's happening is that other people are out there looking for those same common interests. Now, this is crazy. I mean, 35 years ago, I read a book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And one of the main principles that Dale Carnegie taught was talk in terms of other people's interests. Isn't it kind of crazy today that, that we have these interests that are common to each other? Now we have all these social media platforms that are actually trying to connect us by our interest levels. And that's exactly what they're doing. All right. With that being said, I got a lot to cover today. So my advice is this: start off. Time goes by anyway, 30 days goes by, 60 days, 90 days go by anyway. And if you can honestly just take one of these series, just one of them, and read, and it's step by step, implement, go back, kind of tweak it a little bit, and change it a little bit to suit you. And then take the next step. And the next step, I promise you, you're going to offer a lot of content and a lot of value to the people that are going to be following you. And people will start to follow you if you bond that common interest. So I hope that helps you understand that social media is just a faster way to meet more people and get connected and bond them in terms of their interests. Okay, that's all it really is. All right, it's not a big fearful thing. All right, so let me get you started here. All right, this is how to promote. Okay, how to promote your Facebook page. All right, how to promote your Facebook page without spending a dime. And there's 18 ways that you can do this. So first of all, before I get started, I want to thank Masha Alec, who's my social media strategist, who actually reads these books with me and profiles these lessons. She does all the writing for me. She's compiling now all this information for Amazon books. So I want to give Masha, I couldn't do this without her. She's just been my right hand all along in this, and I'm very fortunate to have her. Okay, so I want to give credit to her where credit is due. All right, so let's start out. We're going to start out with 5. Notice here that it says put your fan page URL in your email signature. Now, I should be teaching a whole lesson on signatures, because a lot of us, again, brand yourself and brand your message, but leave clues in the forest of how people are going to find you. If you don't put your Facebook page on there, How are people going to find you? Obviously, I branded myself as a 30-minute millionaire. So how are you going to let people know where you are and how to find you and the value that you can bring to them? So that's the key right there. So put your fan page URL in your email signature. Your signature is just one other way that people can find you. It's just that easy. And then you have all these little buttons down here, okay, for Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, LinkedIn, all of that's there for you. They could easily just click on that. And what it does, it saves them a lot of trouble of typing in your URL because it's just click and they're there. You're going to find that to be true when we get into hashtags. It's click and you're there. Okay, so click and you're there. You don't have to search it, copy it, paste it, or anything. That makes it easy for people to find you. So keep in mind your signature is very important. When your signature on emails, anything that you write, articles or content, get your signature where people can find you. Okay. Number 6, tell everyone you know. Invite all your friends, colleagues, members, okay, of all the groups that you belong to. I did a whole section on LinkedIn groups, and also Facebook groups are all in these series, and it teaches you how to connect with and groups of again, common interests. And my gosh, there's millions of people there, and I give examples. If you're a person that's in the weight loss industry, as an example, and obesity is, my gosh, I think it was 140, 50 million people of same interests on Facebook. It was amazing the number of people that have that same interest. So bond by interest. You're going to find it so easy. All right, let people know that you have a new page and it's ready, and ask them to give you a like on that page. It's that easy because, see, people on Facebook are doing the same thing. They want people to like their page. So you think, well, I can't find anybody. Not true. The more you go like other people's page, the more people are going to like your page. And they're just reciprocating because they get it. I'm telling you, millions of people get what we're teaching here. It's not like, there's only a few people out there doing this. There's billions of people doing this. Okay, I just made my new page. Please like it. How hard can that be? There it is. Like, click, boom. There it is. There's one time she just did that one day, 46 likes in one day. Come on. It's not that hard. Okay. You can also click on 3 little dots on your cover photo. And there they are. Look at the arrow on the right-hand side there. And choose to invite all your friends. Invite friends. So follow along with those dots. You can share it. You can invite, all the things that you can do to get people to like your page. It's not that hard, all right? Word of mouth marketing is still the greatest way to promote your site. So just keep that in mind. All your friends, as you invite friends to your Facebook page, they're going to invite you to their page. Here's the key. A lot of people don't get this. When you invite people to your page, let me tell you something. If you go like their page, they're going to like your page. It's a cool thing, all right? So just keep that in mind. Email promotion. Another way, the 7th way, is already, if you're starting your list and you have subscribers, you should be, if you're branding yourself. I tell people, if you're in network marketing, the smartest thing you can do is brand yourself outside of a company. And why do I say that? Because people get in business with you. I know the companies, I don't know if I want to do this. No, brand yourself outside your company. Brand who you are, the expertise that you have, and also the problem that you're going to solve. So your brand and brand message is very, very important. Keep that in mind. And that way you're going to create a following, okay? And that following is going to learn from you. Very powerful how you can do that. And the ones that have done that have successfully built to the top of their compensation plans and their perspective network marketing companies. All right. I know it's a difficult one there, but it's really true. So what's your brand? Well, I'm an industry leader, or I'm a life enhancement coach, or I'm a service provider, whatever. It's all there for you. If you just think in terms of people are going to get in business with you and what you can offer them and what you can do for them. Keep that in mind. Okay. All right. YouTube promotion. If you make videos regularly for your blog, a well-timed business, Facebook business announced at the end of your video, in your video's description, is a great way to promote your page. Okay, so we do that on all our YouTube videos, Masha and I. So we get it all out there for everybody. Here's one right here as an example. Published August 4th, 2015. Coach Gary starts a new series on teaching network marketer, how they can build a personal profile page, getting over 100 likes, and build a business page and get 30,000 likes in 30 days. I'll tell you, well, Marsha's pretty close to that mark right now. So we actually did what we're teaching you to do. And here it is, Facebook page. There it is. There's your URL in blue right there. You can look at it. There's a category, people and blogs. All right. All right. So now the ninth way that you're going to promote this is through other social media platforms. So think about Twitter and Google Plus, and again, LinkedIn and Instagram, all of those platforms, whatever your favorite platforms are, you can go ahead and promote your Facebook page. I honestly believe that everyone should at least have a LinkedIn profile page and a Facebook personal and a Facebook business page. I really believe that is the rudimentary foundation of having an online presence. Without that, I think you guys are missing the point. Now, if you want to take it to a higher level, you can also build a blog site and start doing content like I do. But here's the truth. Do you really need that? The answer is that's going to help you. It's going to elevate you. But no, if you got a Facebook page, it's going to act as your website. I'm telling you, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars and hours to build a website and a blog site. And you just don't have to do that. Your Facebook page will do it for you. Hello. Okay. It'll do it for you, for those guys that, because too many people get caught up in, and spending a lot of time online doing these things without learning how to drive traffic. So we're teaching you how to drive traffic and how to talk to people. That's why I get over 30 people every day. I think it's even more than that. I'm going to have Marsha come on and do a lesson for us one of these days. And, but she'll give us the exact numbers, but I know I just on LinkedIn alone, we're getting 15 to 25 a day. And I know Facebook, we're getting the same amount. So I can imagine we're probably close to, and she'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're getting over 50 people connecting with us every single day. Folks, these are people that want to talk to me and meet me. Isn't that crazy? All right. Who is it? Wouldn't you rather have people come to you wanting to know you than you chasing after people? Come on. All right. Also, a simple tweet on your followers can drive traffic to your new page and increase the views substantially. I got to tell you something too. One of my buddies is he's like me. He's crazy like me with all this social media marketing and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna give a real big plug to Brad Barroso for. He's right there with me. He's like my brother and stuff. He's got this down using mobile applications and using using all these tweets. But the main thing he's coming up with is texting. And I promise you, you're going to get this and drive it through texting. Oh my God, it's game over. You'll have so many quality people to talk to. It's unbelievable. Okay, my new Facebook page is ready to go. Here it is, www.facebook.com/30minute-millionaire. Okay, it's all ready to go. Now we can load that on Buffer and we can send that to all of our groups in Facebook, LinkedIn. We can tweet. We can get it out to the social media world, with just scheduling on this one little thing. We use Buffer. There's other programs, scheduling programs out there, but that's what we use, okay? You could also write a Google Plus call, okay? Now you can join me on the new Facebook page, and here it is, a Google Plus call. There it is. There's your URL already. Your brand is right there. Everything's branded for you. Got your Facebook page. Oh my gosh, people, you got to do this. It's so much fun. It's so easy. Okay, we will have one separate lesson soon on how to connect your Facebook page to your other social media accounts. All right. So we're going to teach you how to do it. It's all going to be there. By the way, we're building a university called Global Ambassadors University, that we're going to have all of our Amazon books, right? Now, if you go on Amazon, you're not going to find any books that I've written yet because I'm putting them all together. Now, I've written all these books. I've never put them on Amazon. Now we're out interviewing right now for an expert on Amazon. So because we want these books to be in the top 10 Amazon bestsellers. So Marsha and I are interviewing key people right now, and we're looking for the top and the best to actually. So if you're out there and you get this and you're an Amazon person, you're an expert, we're looking for another person to join our staff. All right. So just keep that in mind. That's where we are. But you will see these books out there. So the university is being built. We're loading the courses now. You will be certified in these courses. It's going to be great. The cost is very, very minimal to join my university and to have all of this teaching from start to finish about how you can be a social media giant with any platform in social media marketing. Nobody's ever attempted to go across all of the platforms. We are doing it with articles and books. Oh my gosh, it's just going to be incredible. I'm so excited about this. Okay. All right. Informative versus annoying. This is a key one. People always ask me this question. Hey, Coach Gary, how many posts should I do a week? How many should I do a day? The answer is 5 to 10 posts per week. Now let's look at the study down here, and let's don't become a person of annoyance. Let's remember, my teaching is how to become a person of attraction by solving problems and offering content and value to your followers that subscribe to you. All right. So as a general rule, all right, social bakers found, look at this, that posting once per week in Facebook is too low to get you the kind of connections and audience that you're looking for. Posting twice a day was crossing the line and becoming annoying. So you guys that post 3, 4, 5 times a day, stop it. You drive me nuts, okay? The truth of it is the average should be about one post a day. So keep that in mind. 1 post a day is fine. That's all you need, okay? I know when you go on vacation, you hit the airport, and then you go to the restaurants, and you don't see me posting 5 times a day. I just don't do it. Maybe once in a while I do 2 a day. Just save it and then put it on your buffer or your sweet tooth, whatever system you're using, a scheduler, and then put it the next day or the following day. So collect them and then schedule them. Collect them and schedule them. Write that in your notes, okay? All right, so you can see down here, iTunes does 2 point, right? They do about 2.5, almost 2.5. Victoria's Secret does about 1.5, and then you get down to Disney. They do about 0.5. So you can imagine where these are the top companies in our country. So you got to understand how they're doing it and follow along. Disney's about 0.5 a day. Okay. So you post 1 every other day. Okay. Do you own, okay. Do your own little research, okay, and try to find out which part of the day your audience is most active. It's really true. I can tell you that I already can tell you right now, it's early in the morning, okay, and you got to think about East Coast, West Coast, Central Time, and it's in the evening, okay, are your best times. And then, of course, there's certain times on the weekends. So you got to know during the day is not your smartest time to post. So you want to post when people are reading the most. That's the first thing in the morning. People get on their computers and they check out their posts. And when they come home from work, they're on them. So it's very simple. You don't have to be an expert in that. All right. Try to keep your text link between 100 to 250 characters. I know a lot of people get carried away on writing. And I'm going to tell you this. If you haven't done it, go there's a guy named David Garfinkel. He lives right here in Petaluma. He's one of the best copywriter coaches I've ever had, and I took his course. All right. So go find his books on Amazon on copywriting, and he will teach you how to talk in terms of a headline. Say a lot with very little. How to have a compelling headline that's going to get people to read the next sentence and the next sentence. So most people do not know how to structure or write a compelling headline to get people to read it, because people are going to read it and they're going to find their interest and their emotions are going to rise, or they're just going to pass it up. Okay, now here's another thing. When you're writing any type of articles or you're making any type of post and you want it to really go viral, you got to think in terms of other people's interests. That means you got to be keyword. People call it SEO, forget SEO. You got to be keyword sensitive. You got to be hashtag sensitive. You got to find a common interest that people want. And that's how you do it. And so put those type of interests, those words of interest inside your headers, your headlines, your subtitles, and also in your body in your first few sentences to get their attention. Keep that in mind. Okay. If you do, you're going to get a larger readership. I promise you. Okay. All right. Use image and videos. Images are number 1. I got to tell you something that's going to surprise you. Do you know that asking questions and engaging people in questions and asking their opinion is tops the chart on all of it? Yeah. Okay. So text updates are sometimes boring and don't stand out from the rest of the news feed. Stats show that photo albums get 180% more engagement and videos 100% more than simple text posts. Based on these numbers, I encourage you to post images and videos more often or along with whatever text that you want. All right, it's just true. Okay, if the image, now look, I did a series. This is a great example. Masha, pull this up for me. This is a great example Learn how to create a call to action button on your Facebook page. I think it's one of our most popular articles that we've ever published, you know. And again, Masha put this together. I couldn't even do this without her. Oh my God. Call to action. Look at the cute little thing that she did. Call to action. Woohoo. Okay. And again, it's got our largest following right there. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Okay. Here's something here. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Look at the difference there. Now look, likes per post is yellow. All right. Votes per post is green. Okay. And then regular posts are the orange. Okay. And then comments per post. And then look at the engagement line in purple. Now you look at that for a second. You tell me who gets the most the most engagement. Look at it. I mean, which line shoots up the highest in all cases? Yellow, it's photos first, and then it's flash, and then video, right? And then link's up there, but it's not up there high enough. But the number one is photo. So keep that in mind. Okay. You want the highest engagement. So be smart with your postings. If you're going to post, get comments, get reaction to them. Use tags and hashtags. This is where the game is played. This is where this is the Dale Carnegie speak in terms of other people's interests, and why I brought that up as a prelude to this. Great way to get some cross traffic is by linking your page to popular fan pages or groups. Again, I'm going to say this, in common interest that receives a lot of traffic. So fan pages, groups, I'm going to give you another one that's not on here. Go find the bloggers on a particular subject, especially if you want to write an Amazon bestseller. Okay, we're going to talk about I'm going to write an article on how to write an Amazon bestseller. As we create our bestsellers, again, I write the articles on it. That's how I do it. I get a swipe file, we actually do it, and then we take notes and we write it. So you're going to be amazed at the little things. Anybody can be an Amazon bestseller. You're going to be shocked how simple it is. Okay. Most people write a book, they put it on Amazon, they have no clue. All right. If visitors of that page or group see your post, they might want you to check your page to see what it's all about. You just have to add a hashtag. That's all you have to do. Isn't that crazy? Sign in front of the page name and tagging is done. And here it is. Look at that. There it is. Learn some tips from at 30minute-millionaire. Now you're going to find out that tips and tricks on LinkedIn are the #1 response to anything that you do when you're posting articles. So know that as well. Facebook hashtags are new. Powerful tool, and they should be part of your Facebook marketing strategy. I'm telling you, hashtags are so powerful because it bonds you to other people of like interest. Now, I think we're going to go in a little more detail, Masha. I'm saying that to her because she watches this, about the hashtags, and like give some examples. Like, I'm going to give a list of maybe about 10 different hashtags, and then go point and show those interests and how they connect with those groups, and how many people are in those groups, and how many people have the common interests. We did that a little bit in the beginning here, but I think we want to put a little more time on here, because this simple little thing right here could connect you with millions, not thousands, millions. And that's not an exaggeration, my friends. Millions of people. That little hashtag right in front of here. I just saw the cutest puppy. Hashtag dogs, by the way. Dogs and cats and animals are one of the biggest things on Facebook that people connect with. Did you know that? All right. When you click a hashtag, you'll see a feed of posts to include that hashtag. You may also see some related hashtags at the top of the page. Now, if my buddy Brad is not watching this, obviously he'll be able to get the recording to this, but think about these hashtags in terms of doing your text messages by hashtagging groups. Very powerful stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh. You can sit there all day on your texting, and people are going to be texting you and connecting with you. And you can be at a coffee shop watching TV, and all of a sudden, and that's what I do. And I read, and I love it, man. I read all these people. Hey, would you join me? Would you connect with me? Hey, I think we got a common interest here. Oh my gosh. It's fun. All right. A hashtag must be written in a simple word without any spaces, right? You can include numbers in a hashtag, but punctuation and special characters don't. All right. So just alphanumeric, that's alpha and alphanumeric. That's it. Okay, you can search for a hashtag using a search bar at the top of the page. Boom. And you can find groups of interest. All right, so let's move on. Okay, this is how I'm using my hashtags. You see this on LinkedIn? Building a compelling profile on hashtag LinkedIn. That hashtag is tied to me. Okay, building a compelling profile on LinkedIn. By the way, that's one of my best teachings ever on building a compelling profile. I really, I don't mean to jump off, but man, if you have not watched that one, you need to really watch that, okay? All right, 14, request feedback and create polls. Another way to get a lot of people connecting with you. This is an awesome idea if you want to get feedback and ideas from your fans. Ask your fans simple questions about your products and services. Boy, I tell you what, when it comes to marketing, one of the things that I taught my clients when they wanted to brand themselves and build their brand message, I said, look, what you need to go out is inventory that people are going to use your products or services and start asking their questions about what their interest levels are. What an amazing thing. When they came back, they knew exactly. I remember an example one time I said, okay, what are the 5 major skincare issues in the market? Everybody thought it would be like wrinkles. It wasn't. Okay. I forgot what the number one was. I know it was either like rosacea or skin spots. I forgot. But anyway, when we did that analysis and we put that on Facebook, we were shocked because it wasn't the number one item, was not wrinkles. Okay. Your answers can help you with your future post, and it will certainly help you to engage your fans. So don't ignore them. Engage. The whole thing about social media is engagement. And that's why we're spending 18 ways that you can engage. Now, I'm going to run a little bit over today, but I think it's really worth it. This could be a generic question. What would you like to read about on my page? Okay. What would bring value to you on my page? Now, I'm a social media marketing direct sales coach and consultant. So therefore, people that would be interested in building their network marketing business using social media techniques or platforms would engage with me, and then would tell me, I would ask questions around that. What would make it easier for you? What would you want to know about? What platforms do you like? Do you want to know more about engagement, posting, whatever it happens to be? And of course, you can form your list. You should be surprised about the following that you would get. Now, this may shock you, and I'm going to pause just a minute. I'm going to tell you this. I have so many people trying to connect with me at this point in my life and my career that sometimes it's overwhelming. And I can't keep up with it. And I have got to sift through it and make sure that I'm only talking to people that are really interested in maybe looking for an opportunity or to advance their careers on social media marketing. I cannot just talk to everybody that wants to connect with me because of these connections, these engagements that we're making at this level. So just keep that in mind. I got the opposite problem. Okay, I got too many people to talk with. Okay, and again, these type of lessons could put you in that position that you could have a lot of people wanting to talk to you. Then you got to like chunk it down into people that are really interested in what you're doing. Okay. So just keep that in mind. It gets overwhelming at times. Okay, sometimes it's crazy that people are going, I can't get anybody to talk to. I'm going, oh my God, I'm so tired of talking to people. All right. Get answers to your questions. This is one of the fast ways to do it. Now look at this. Here's a poll that Masha found for us. What would you like to see on this page? LinkedIn tips and tricks, 50%. How to find a job on LinkedIn. Isn't that funny? LinkedIn started out being a search engine for job seekers. And now it's LinkedIn tips and tricks because now LinkedIn has really gone over to the entrepreneurial side of it. So you guys that aren't on LinkedIn are missing the boat here if you're in network marketing. Big time, huge, okay? Gifts and giveaways. If you are selling some product, you can always offer a small discount or a gift to your potential customers. This is another great way to get people engaged. All right. This is a great way to build up your number of likes, customer loyalty, encourage people to promote your page. Now, I'm going to tell you something. 70% of the people that come into sales, direct sales, and network marketing are customers. Very few companies get this. Customer acquisition and customer retention is probably one of the most important things because that creates a loyal base. And if they would just learn to VIP their customers and engage in their customers and create loyalty programs for their customers, oh my God, they would have such a solid base. But most people want to go out and look for builders. And you know what? And that's the fastest way to the top, no question about it. And in those builders find leaders. That's the fastest way to the top, and I do it. But I'm going to tell you the truth. If more companies would spend time building customer loyalty programs, they would have better retention. They have longer sustainable growth than what they have today. Okay. And I'm just putting it out there. I'm very frank with at 69 years of age, I'm just very frank with my opinions. Okay. All right. Sign up and get this great book for free. There it is. You want to give something away to help somebody. This is LinkedIn for network marketers. It teaches how to leverage your time and find an incredible social media strategist and assistant that I found in Masha Eilek. Okay. That's and I tell the whole story about how I found Masha there. And by the way, if anybody wants to know the truth, there are a lot of girls right now in Serbia that they're looking for, that Masha has friends with, that are looking to do things like Masha's doing for me. So don't tell me they're not out there. She's got a whole list of them. All right, Facebook gifts. So you might want to talk to us. All right, Facebook gifts are an easy way to surprise your friends, customers, and colleagues with an unexpected gift. Just choose the gift, pick the recipient, fill out the card, add your credit card information, and away you go. How cool is that? And what a way to collect, a customer base. So gifts are very, very important. All right, let's go on. We're almost there. I told you we're going to run a little bit over today. Write a Kindle book about your business. And again, we're going to be spending more time on how to become an Amazon bestseller and how to use Kindle and how you can do that and cost actually, I'm going to teach you how to do it without spending a dime. How's that cool? Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it without spending a dime. And you can spend some money if you want to get a coach or an expert in Amazon, okay? But you can do it without spending any money. Okay, so here it is. One of the greatest ways to promote a page is to write a Kindle book about your business and choose if you want to give it away as a gift to your new fans. You can sell it on Amazon as well. This is something I'm planning to do. All right, I already know I'm going to give the book away for 3 days. I got top subdivision incomers endorsing the book. That's one of my tricks. And those people are going to give it away to their people. So how cool is that? Of course, they're in the book and they're going to be mentioned. And also I do what I call success stories at the end of my book. So people that engage in my teachings and find success with them. Okay. Number 17, add a like box. I encourage you to use Facebook like box widget on your blog website sidebar to increase your Facebook page visibility. It's just such a look at that Facebook like box widget. How cool is that? Just click on that. You click on it. It's so easy. Look at that, 600,000 downloads, my friends. Okay, it's very easy to do. Okay, now, all right, here's an example. Right here. Okay, there it is. Facebook like page right there. Boom, boom. Sign up right there. Okay, that's a call to action to sign up. All right, there's what it looks like. Facebook wants us to pay to reach our fans. So I'm going to give you some information here and we're going to wrap this up. This is the last thing I want to show you today, but definitely not the least important. Yes, you are trying to promote your page without spending a dime. However, you must have it on your mind or keep in mind that Facebook wants us to pay to reach our fans. That's where it's all going. They want us to do that. Paying for fans is okay. But if you're selling some kind of product or service, but when you're just giving away content to create a following, a customer base, or a downline, and you're not selling anything, then trust me, paying for ads is a waste of time. Okay? These new Facebook policies are not good for you and your fans, since it doesn't make sense to promote content that you're going to give away. And the idea is to engage people, offer content, and connect with them, and then share your opportunity with them. Okay? So that's what it's all about. All right, your fans don't know this. So I'm going to wrap this up. So just keep that in mind. Okay, you can say something like this. According to Ad Age, Facebook said, we expect organic distribution of an individual page's post gradually decline over time. This is true. Where a Facebook spokesperson said the best way to get your stuff seen is your business to pay for it. They all want money. This means you may not receive my content anymore via Facebook page because it doesn't make sense for me to pay Facebook to send you. Okay, insert what you have right here. So if you would like to be sure you don't miss out on this great content we offer, you should hop on an email list right now. Okay, so then you can post your link and opt-in page, easy peasy. All right. Okay, this is one of the ways that you can control that. Keep in mind that people are going to be hungry for free content and value. I promise you, you're going to have a niche here. I just told you what's happening in that change in Facebook. Okay, the dynamics are changing, the culture is changing, but if you continue to give content and value, you're going to be right up there and you're going to beat it, right? So that's it. Like 18 ways to promote your Facebook page, right? But don't let the list, don't let the list stop here. There obviously are more ways to figure it out, but I think we've given you enough and shown you how that you can do this. All right, so let me know what you found out. If you read this article and you share it with other people, you have my permission to do that. Just comment on the article when you read it, when we post it on Facebook and LinkedIn and all the other places that we post it in all the groups. So just go ahead and comment on it, pay it forward, and help somebody else out here. Now, I just started this because I've been sort of stopping my recruiting mode, for any of my businesses. And now I'm going to kick it back into gear. So I'm going to be offering a free 30-minute millionaire coaching session. I don't care what MLM you're, what company you're in, doesn't matter. All right. You can schedule an appointment if you write to Masha, 30minutemillionaire.com. Tell her what your problem is. All right. Because I'm going to use this information in the coaching in my books. All right. So we will give credit to your name by doing this. So go ahead and write to Masha at 30minutemillionaire.com. Tell us what your problem is. We're going to have a 15 to 30-minute coaching session. I'm going to provide a solution, but I need your name, where you're from, and it will be published in our Amazon bestsellers. So keep that in mind. If you want a coaching session free, again, no selling here. There's no fee or charge to this. It's absolutely free. And we're going to give you some instant recognition and some publicity to help you. Is that cool? We're not going to mention your company's name, but we will mention your name. And if you want to provide us a picture, that would even be cool too. So you don't have to do that, but if you want to, that's the purpose of doing this. We're here to help you move your business forward. Okay. All right. All right. Let's pull this off. Come back up here. All right. I know this was a long session today, so I want to just end real quickly by saying this. Look, if you just take the Facebook series or the LinkedIn or any of these series and go step by step, page by page, and just implement this little by little, I promise you 30, 60, 90 days is going to go by anyway. And it'll be great. You can brand yourself as an expert in this one particular subject. And I'm telling you, there's just millions of people want to do and build their business on social media. It's such an attraction for you right now. And it makes it so much easier, all right, that you can earn an income from reading these articles and then now my books and studying these series and then having a little coaching time with me and start earning an income with whatever you're doing, and then turn around and help some of your team, build your sales organization, whatever, and make that available to them. How cool is that? So this is Coach Gary. See you next week. We're having some fun here. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Bye-bye now. Share it with somebody. Post it on Facebook. Bye-bye.